Dave, why don't you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Dave Herman. I'm the CEO of PeopleForce. We are a social networking company located in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
And tell me a little bit more about your business.
We are a company that uses a social network to perform work for our customers, generally information-related tasks. We redesign work so that it can be done by people who work from home.
Interesting.
And we take their work, we integrate it into our workflow, execute it, measure its quality, and deliver it back to them with 40 to 60% cost savings or dramatic improvement in terms of speed to market.
This is via the web?
All via the web.
Okay, now I can already imagine a plethora of integration issues that come up in that
Sure.
kind of environment. Tell me about some of those.
Sure. Well, we, in the early days, built over and over again solutions to help our customers get information out of their systems into our environment, break it down into components, operate on it, quality check it, and deliver it back. After 3 or 4 years of doing it over and over again, we looked back to Pervasive and originally licensed the software as a customer and then became a distribution partner a little bit later.
Interesting. Okay, so talk a little bit more about the technical aspects of the integration issues you were contending with at that point.
Well, many of our customers are not technically oriented. They are marketing people. And many times the constraint in their operation is trying to figure out who they're trying to sell to or trying to figure out how to get information from point A to point B more effectively. Many times their IT staffs are diverted to enterprise projects, and so they don't have the resources they need, they don't have the skills to manage it, but they have a very real need, a real market need. So we help them with that by connecting to their various systems, many times legacy systems, and transforming that information into something that's useful. That's sometimes used to introduce new products to market, but many times it's simply ways for them to improve their overall customer service.
Now, once you found them,
yes,
and you decided you were going to implement Pervasive, how did that process go? How did you work with Pervasive to address the specific issues that you were dealing with?
We started with a very unique challenge. We had a client who captures all the bibliographies from all books that are published forever, and the information is not structured. There is a format that is followed in the industry, but it's not consistently followed. So we had a real challenge. We had to figure out how to take that information and put it into an XML stream so that it could be used by companies like Amazon. That was our challenge. So we started by working with the help people. They were very effective, and they had never seen anything like this. And so we learned to use the tools just by working with the help desk. As the relationship became better, we began to use professional services as an extension of our team. And so we have worked with the professional services people to implement solutions like Data Rush in our client locations. And that has been just a wonderful experience.
All right, now it may have been a great experience, but what did it produce in terms of results for you from a business standpoint?
Well, speed, first of all. I refer to, at least to my customers, I tell them that Pervasive is like a commando team. They're the SEALs that they come in, boom, they hit the subject and they're back out again. They're fast, they're effective, they're professional, they know their stuff. That's what I tell them. So my result was getting something in place quickly, over and over again when I need it. It's there when I need it. It operates the way it's supposed to. I have found that when we run against challenges where we don't know the answers, that the Pervasive team is able to go find somebody in the organization who is a real smart person. And they usually come up with some pretty interesting.
Now, I know because of the work that I do that a lot more organizations are going to be moving in your direction. They're looking at software as a service, they're looking at this thing called cloud computing. Mm-hmm. Are you looking at those trends as well and looking forward, trying to figure out how you're going to fit from an integration point of view?
We moved to the clouds 2 years ago.
Interesting.
Completely. We were literally moving from one office to the next, and it looked like a good thing to do. So we have operated our entire organization on the clouds for 2 years. I can tell you that it has been a wonderful experience for me, both from the standpoint of the cost metrics, but also we've been able to scale. So now today, our platform lives as something that can be cloned instantly on the clouds. If I need 3 of my platforms to help 3 different customers or to scale a solution, I can do that instantly. I've been in conversations with Pervasive about how their cloud computing efforts will work, and I believe that they will fit into that equation. I'm also very interested in what I've seen in this particular conference with the Integration Hub, because I do that very, very commonly for my customer. And this looks like a good way for me to advance my game.
So talk a little bit more about that. What is the integration challenge that you see that Integration Hub responding to in your environment?
My customers typically will ask me to do something, we'll deliver it, we'll begin to regularly deliver files through an existing process, and then they will say, hey Dave, I'd like to try something just a little bit different. And that little different thing usually results in another set of processes. And they build on one another more and more. And they may be things like status reporting, so we're getting real-time information out of their systems, or it may be information that we're cleansing and matching, any number of things. And so the Integration Hub looks like it may be a great solution for me to step up my game so that I can operate more effectively and reduce the latency in my own system. It's no longer adequate to operate just on my cloud. I have to be able to work wherever my customer needs me to work, on anybody's cloud.
I think it's a common challenge which a lot of organizations are going to be facing. So it's been a pleasure to talk to you today. Thank you very much for your time, and thanks for coming to Metamorphosis. I hope you find it worthwhile.
I have. Thank you.
Terrific. Thank you.